Good morning. Good morning. Let's see here what we got. Check this audio right quick. Check the audio. See what we got. All right, audio's good. All right, looks like we're holding up here at the ES triple bottoming here at the 48s. Looks like holding up here at the 700 level. Got the opening up right here at the VWAP. 3 minutes here to open. Kind of trying to push up here before the market opens. Maybe we get a little dip back down into the 700 level here at open, and then rip her back up. We'll see here. See what we get here. Find out what happens here. Got about a minute and a half before the fun begins. Minute and a half before the fun begins here. Uh, Hello. All right. All right, here we go. Got about 45 seconds. Let's see what we get, what we get, what we get. Trying to be careful here at the open. Don't want to do anything too. Looks like the long is possibly the play, but I think we may get a pullback into the 700 level. Maybe. Then if we get a break back through that 10 area, or it could just go. I mean, you never know. Aiden, how's it going? Silver bullet? Yeah, we'll be looking for that eventually. Oh man, just taking off there. Look at that. No pullback. I mean, what are we doing here? ES breaking through the 50s there. It's just a 40 point rip up. You just jump in. I mean, it's a little scary there for me to just jump in. I mean, what is going on? I almost put a camper at 25. I was thinking about it, but those campers never work out for me, so not too much. I'm doing okay. Like I said, we'll look for that during the 10 to 11. See if we can identify it. I'm down 300 on top step, even on the Apex. Haven't taken any trades. Their earnings at 9:30. Oh man, could have bought the pullback there, I guess, if you wanted to be a little bit. Hmm. Do we dare just take a long? I don't know. It's risky here. Just kind of watching it to see. Really going to have a pullback here. I mean, I think this thing could continue to push up, but it's hard to tell. Could potentially take an entry and just move my stop quickly. What the heck? We'll take a quick stab at it. Yeah, we may lose on this one, but we'll see here. We'll take one stab at it. Put the stop at break even there. We'll lock in a little bit as we go here. Well, 40 bucks. Nothing there to write home about, but kind of difficult to want to hold that. No, there was definitely no pullbacks. That was just a straight to the moon move there. So let's just wait. I don't know if I'd call that an easy 30 points. That was, I mean, like, yeah, you could have just piled in. But we know from experience that just piling in is not a great idea. I mean, it can work. Don't get me wrong, it can work. But it can work for you. It would have worked there, but most days, some days, it just doesn't. Looking a little rolly off here, a little rolly off. ES is pulling back. Yeah, maybe a potential VWAP touch. Do have some news coming out at 10 o'clock today. I didn't look to see what it was, but we do have news. Consumer confidence. A little bit of a pullback here. I'm not I'm not excited about potentially buying up there, but the way the market moved yesterday, does it really matter, right? Maybe I'm looking for a pullback maybe into that 40 area, 40-ish area would be kind of a decent area for a pullback. Is it a go long and go to Walmart type day? Yeah, that's I mean, in hindsight you could be like, "Oh, I took it at 52, 55," but yeah, this is definitely, I mean, this was a FOMO up here as well that I took, but moved my stop up immediately, so you guys haven't already, hit that like button for me. If you're new here, subscribe. Turn on the notification. Helps the channel. Yeah, I'm just going to be patient here. There's no reason to do anything. I mean, if you had a if you had a campsite set up at this kind of 25 area, you would have had a nice little winter there. Sometimes I do that. I'll camp above kind of the highs, but you never know. I mean, that's the thing. Could tag you in at the high, could just took the liquidity and then pulled back. I mean, that's, risky. That's gambling at that point, right? We do like to gamble. Not gonna lie, we like to gamble, but pushing up, back up into the 80 here. Man, it's this thing just won 800, just right out of the gate, just ripping to 800 right out of the gate, 100-point move up. Yeah, I mean, I don't have it in me to push the button there. This was a decent opportunity, though. Just have to wait. Just have to watch and wait. Erica, good morning. Up 6,500 for the week. 84% accuracy towards the $20,000 funding target. That's a good week. You're a third of the way there. I think you said you were giving yourself 3 weeks to do it. So you're right on target. Yeah. Nice job, nice job. I mean, what do we do here? This thing could dump anytime. It could just keep moving up, but ES up into the 56 area. What did we see earlier this morning? Let's see. Possible move up into the 70s today on the ES. I mean, come on. I don't know. Do we press it? I don't know. Maybe we'll camp there. Another 40 bucks. I mean, that's a dangerous trade there, but could just keep going. A couple little quick scalpers this morning. I mean, that's really kind of FOMOing into it, but oh, you're not trusting it right now. Fridays are always weird. Plus, have been getting new highs all week due to a dump, it would seem. So it tapped that 800 level there. Now we're trying to get a little dip, a little pullback here. Like to see some movement down here. Is this just a little energy pullback for the move back through 803 to continue higher? Or are we going to get a little deeper pullback maybe into this 70 area? It's kind of what I'd like to see. Pull back into the 70. But who knows? Justin, how's it going? Good morning. Do you use year-to-date VWAP or just session VWAP? I use the session. I use just the normal VWAP. The annoying thing is that I can't find it, right there. And I think I had it. I think I had to entire session is what I got it out of. So I got this. I downloaded this indicator and then I just closed everything out of it except for the VWAP. It's hard to find it. I don't know what's going on, but if I search for it over here on the Apex account on TradeEvade, I can't find the VWAP anymore. So it only shows up on my Top Step account for whatever reason. All right, kind of getting this pullback into the 70 level. Let's see what happens here. Two quick 37.50s. That'll work. This is the so here's the question. Is this just a pullback? All right, let's just watch this. I'm going to try to be careful here just because this could just be a bounce out of here. It could just be making a little leg up before the continuous move down. So let's look. Selling off here. Let's just watch it. Yeah, I'm feeling like this probably going to be... Oh, this is... Let's see here what happens here. Just going to be careful here. Dow 131 now. Was it 190? So the Dow's selling. $50 on a short. Short at 50. I'm still thinking long here, Erica. I don't know. I mean, you could be right. This could be kind of a doop 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 type deal, but this also could be a whoop whoop. Just trying to watch it to see here. I think if we break that 75.50, 76 level there. That may take a long. I don't know where my stop should be. And it's probably going to do me dirty here. I don't want to risk a lot on this because this is a little more risky. My stop should be lower. But I'm just going to leave it right there. Stop should be lower here. All right, we'll move the stop to where it needs to be, I guess. 58. Pop. Got to pop. Let's go. We are going to drop it. Not in love with it up here now. I mean, it could still go, but I'm going to put my stop here. 5 handles. We'll risk 100. If it doesn't go, it doesn't go. Don't want to risk too much here. All right, we're in at break even. Pushy, pushy, pushy. Let's go. We're trying to get it to go. I just trailed it up there too tight for sure, but man, I don't know. Wasn't in love. I wasn't in love with that entry. How's it going, Trodeo? Trodeo? I don't know. I don't know how you say that name. Trodeo. We will just call you T, because we're probably butchering it. Probably butchering it. That shows you my lack of patience there. Lack of patience. That would be, probably would have paid me there, but that's okay. That was I don't know, it wasn't a tough read. I felt like my entry was too high. I should have really been long right there at 71. I didn't see it, and then I was thinking long at 76, and I got a feel I took it at 80. So I was 4 points higher than I said. I was like, oh, I want to get long at above 76, and I got long at 80. So might have left a little bit. Well, I know I left some on the table there, but that's okay. That's all right. Got the news coming out here in about 10 minutes. See what transpires there with the news. So 3 small winners, 3 small winners. Nothing to write home about, but they could, could be losers, right? I mean, this entry really, 62, traded down to 52, then went up. That would have been a little bit of drawdown there on that one if we didn't take the profit. Look at there, going right back to the high days. Feels bad. Feels bad. That was definitely the entry there. Well, we entered late, but should have been long at 76. Could have actually got long at 72 if we wanted to be a little more aggressive. Now a little 30-point rip up out of there. Feels bad. A proper double top here. Gonna get a proper double top. So what? Yeah, broke the high day there. You ain't lying. Perfect entry there, and that drawdown. I mean, I took like 9 points in drawdown. All the way up to 811 here. Feels bad, feels bad. Got a pivot on the NQ right there at 816. Maybe that's the target. Could kind of set that as your target there. This was a really nice setup here, guys. Man, couldn't have gotten any better. Could not have gotten any better there. That was the pullback we were looking for. We jumped in, and then when it didn't go as fast as we wanted it to, we just panicked. Exactamente. That was very nice. I banged $35 out of that one. 35 bucks. Uh, got scared of the drawdown. Yeah, win is a win. A win is a win. Justin, thanks, man. We're just gonna pump here all day. I'll tell you one thing. When 10 o'clock comes here, whew, this looks like you may be looking for a short, and that's going to be tough to be taken. May not be any shorts to be had today. May not be any shorts to be had. We'll find out. It's interesting enough. Oh, 50 on a short. Okay, Erica, good. I was thinking you said you got short at 50. I was like, wait a second, I misread that. I just saw that. 50 on a short. I was like, man, if you're short, I don't know. But you took $50 on a short. Now I got it. Sounds much better. All right, all right. Oh, just waiting for the next setup here and see if we got the stones to take it and hold it. I mean, this was a nice move out of open. If you got this move at open, if you got long somewhere in that 20, 26 area, almost a 100-point move out of there. Easy to see in hindsight, but easy to see in hindsight there, but real time, tough to do. Tough to take. I mean, that pullback was nice and I liked it, but it was a bit scary because it could have just easily traded right through there. Yeah, it's a good pullback here, potentially. See how it reacts to this 800 level. All right. Let's see here. Watching this whole number area here. About to cross over with that news, though. It's just a little bit of a scary area. Do we take it here? Do we not? Probably not. There's no point in taking risky stuff, even though I did take kind of 3 risky scalps here. But moved my stop quickly. Felt okay about one. This one here feels bad. I mean, I took the drawdown. This is what I do. I took the drawdown and then stopped when it goes in the green. I just move it up. Even though if I've already held through the drawdown, I really should be holding to the upside. But it's all right. Let's see what happens here. See how this. See what happens at 10 a.m. I'm not sure this news is going to do much. Is this? Let me look at this and see what this news is. Aiden, appreciate the subscription there. Let's see what this news is. Consumer confidence. Well, it's Michigan consumer confidence. Not so sure there's going to be much of a reaction to this. Oh, it bounced when I wasn't looking. Entry would have been at 98 there. That's all right. Erica, you're in the right now and don't want to be in that news coming. This is the stress you don't like. Hey, I don't blame you at all right there. 30 seconds to the news here. Let's just wait. Could have taken a little 8-9 handle scalp right there. Well, let's just be careful here. So let's see if this does anything. Countdown to something. Probably going to pop. As soon as we say that, it drops. So there we go. A little 15-20 handle move to the downside here. Moving on down. Let's see what happens. I guess it did do something there. Anybody try to buy that dip up? Just watching. Just watching. Yeah, that was a bit of a lightsaber down there. Good thing we didn't participate long. Trying to push back up here. See if this is just a push back up to continue this little sell off after we crossed over the 10 o'clock hour here. Had the news come out. See what the deal is. Yeah. ES traded right back to 48 there. Took that liquidity out of that triple bottom and just bounced right out of there. Nice little 5-6 handle bounce out of there for the ES. ES moving back up. A little bit of a divergence here between the ES and the NQ. Let's see if this ES starts pulling back down. Seeing which one wins here. Which one wins? I didn't realize I was buying right at 800. That's all right, though. Let's see if this thing pushes through. Push. Push. Let's go. Push. Push it. Yeah, we're long from 800. There we go. Got in a little late on that one, but we'll take it. Approaching the pivot there at 19, 18, whatever it is. No, 16, I'm sorry. Pivot there at 16. We had to kind of... That wasn't cool first time this ever happened. Yeah, that thing, like, if you look at the ES here, you had a little quadruple bottom there. I mean, here, holding this area, so just kind of creating liquidity there. It just pierced it, bounced right out of there. It's kind of the idea on this trade that I just took. I was watching the ES, and it started pushing back up. And then the Nasdaq kind of started going with it. So I was like, all right, let's take it. What do I got? Oh, I had the 1 minute over here, didn't I? Right. Yeah, of course. Try my best. Try my best to let you guys know when I take an entry. I don't... Yeah. So we're kind of getting a retest here. We do have some sort of stuff going on in this area. You got the pivot right there at 16. Possible bounce back out of here. Let's see how this kind of reacts here to this whole number. Possible long could be had here again. If you're going to take it, let's see. You probably want to be getting in here in just a minute. Let's wait. Just kind of watching that 800 level to see how it reacts here. If it trades through there, then this could just melt off. All right, it's losing it. Kind of losing it. Kind of losing it here. A lot of times on the NQ, kind of paints outside the line. So in order to consider still be holding that 800 level, 95, even the 90 area would still be consider holding it to me. I feel like we're probably going to get a pullback here, nice little sell-off, and then look for a short entry potentially. Let's see what happens though. So if you were looking for the silver bullet there, Aiden, you know, you'd be looking for some sort of displacement back to the downside here. So maybe you lose this 70 area, leave some sort of PD array, excuse me, PD array to enter short on. A little dangerous though, is the only thing. So let's see what happens here. So kind of holding. I mean, this gap here is still valid as well, even though it wicked out of it. That's still considered valid, so you could enter long here, but I'd be careful. Kind of pivot up above. Usually when you got a sweep of liquidity, you know, you want to kind of be looking for another move, the next move to be to the downside. Numbers came back better than expected, trying to confirm. Yeah, that's the thing, Eric. I don't ever... The thing is, I used to try to get the information and be like, okay, these numbers are positive. We should pump, right? A lot of times the market will react and just however it wants to react. Could be positive numbers. We could dump. So on and so forth. You never know. don't know if I kind of feel like this is just going to move up. I think the numbers okay. Yeah. Kind of think this thing is just going to move up here. I mean, you could be taking a long right here at this 98 area. The only thing I don't like is you got the pivot up there. But the longer we kind of hold this area, here, it looks like we may get another move back up. And you can see, like, just holding that level there. Holding that level. All right, losing it now. I guess technically still holding it. Bouncing right off that 89 again. It's kind of trading in this range here. You can see the news split out of the range in both directions, but before the news and after the news, we've just traded in this same little range here. You remember one day GDP came in smashing expectations, market went down, next day it went crazy green, totally opposite. Yeah, that happens all the time. Guys, if you're new here, hit that like button for me. Subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. Feel free to chat in the chat down below. And if you're interested in trading futures, got a link to Apex in the description there. 80% off code in the banner above. Also have a code for Bullinox for 80% off if you guys are interested in Bullinox at all. I'll put that in the chat in a minute. All right, kind of breaking out here. Should have taken the long entry there, didn't. 805 was my trigger to go long. So let's see if we got to pull back into this 805, 806 area. Never really got a signal to go short here. This stayed bullish the entire time. So that entry right there, I believe, is going to be, you know, your silver bullet, Aiden. Held this 96 area, and now it just bounced out of there. You can see it held that one there. Got that breaker right there with it. Or not breaker, the order block, fair value gap. Traded right to into the order block and took off. I did not take it. But that would have been, what, a 99 entry, 28 exit. Boom. Not bad. 30 handles. We missed that one. Completely missed it. Let's see if it comes back and offers us another opportunity. This is looking like it's just going to I mean, you know, upside all day long here. Now, obviously, we'll have a correction at some point, maybe in that 11 to 11:30, 11 to 12 hour. We may have a little pullback into this range, but then maybe we see the 900s or even the 16,000s today. I know that sounds crazy to say, but I mean, yesterday we smashed to the upside 250 points or something like that. Possible news made it. Yeah, a little choppy. You're right. Yeah, I kind of hesitated here. I saw it holding this level. You know, I even mentioned it a couple times. It's kind of holding that area there. Usually when you see it holding that area, it's going to move up, but didn't take it. Possible bounce again in this area here. Come on. Oh, man, I got to start pulling the trigger, guys. Yeah, I figured choppy there, Aiden. I knew what you were saying. Bounced right off that pivot, guys. Pulled right back into the pivot at 1675. Bounced right off of it. Nice little 15 handle winner. I promise you guys, we plan on trading today. We have not. We haven't held anything. We took this one for $200, and these are just little dinkies. We were down $315 coming into the day, so we have made that back pretty much. Back to even there, so can't complain too much. But haven't taken anything on the Apex account yet. Oh, but there's going to be plenty of chances for some winners. According to the silver bullet, should form within 10 to 11, so it's not going now. Well, you can use the fair value gap that forms between 9:30 and 10. Those are valid for the silver bullet. If you go back and watch the 2022, he does say that. So any fair value gap that's formed between 9:30 and 10 a.m. is still valid for your 10 to 11 silver bullet setup. So with this order block, now I'm not an expert obviously, but with this order block and this fair value gap here, this would be what I would be looking for. And let's see if we go to the lower time frame. Well, that's why sometimes I misread it. Like in the morning, I misread it in the London session this morning. But I don't know. I mean, you could just be waiting. I mean, we are early. A lot of times I've noticed it doesn't form until 10:45 or so. I'm not saying it can't sell off and then offer some sort of an entry. That could certainly happen. Well, if it's a bullish day, a lot of times I'm looking for it for a move back down, but tough to take a short on a day like this. So, and also we don't really have any. I mean, if we zoom out on the 15-minute, I mean, what do we got? I mean, hard to know. Hard to know there. Hard to know. Let's see. Q3. I don't remember what I had over here. ES. ES up in the 58 there. I think the ES, like I said, maybe that makes it up into the 70s today. There's that link to the Bullinux if anybody's interested in it. Well, let's see what happens here. What do we got going on here? Is this thing gonna just continue going? Feels like it. Well, let's see what happens here. Would like for this thing to get a little bit of a pullback here. Let's see what we get, though. Oh, just waiting here. Just waiting here. So, trying to see if we get a possible pullback into that 30 area, then kind of see how it reacts. Maybe 25. See how it reacts once it gets there. Yeah, it's kind of setting up like for a move higher here. You can see how it's kind of basing here at 41. Like, let's see. Yeah, it's potentially could pull back into the 55 area on the ES there. I'd like to see this pull back into this 35 area on the NQ here and see kind of how it reacts to there before this kind of continue to move higher. That long earlier at 77 is looking pretty darn good now. This is almost up 100 points. Could have held it from 77. I mean, that's kind of trading in hindsight there, but this little pullback here, right? Even if you held it through the news, I guess you could have. Pullback, bounced out. All right, here we go. Coming back into this mid 30 area. Let's see what happens here. All right, where does the stop need to be on this? A bit of a wide stop, I guess. Not. I'm gonna eyeball the 30 area anyway. If it doesn't hold that 30 area, I won't like it anymore. Long from the 43. Kind of got a bad, not a bad feel, but it should be long from like 37, 38. I got to quit doing that. Kind of hesitating, leaving a little bit of stuff on the table there. Come on. All right, we're going to go to break even here. Let's go. Push. Push. Get through the 50. You got it. Push through there. Ah. Locking in $80 there. Feels bad, but I just hate trading up here at the top. It's going to push through that 53, I'm sure. Right there at that 50 number. Should have been long at 38. Gosh, I got to stop doing that. I think I'm going to just start putting in a camper at the level that I'm interested in and let it kind of go from there. Not mad about it. Anytime you take money out of the market, you got to be happy with it. Gets above that 50, this just keeps going probably. There's 52, 52. Come on, you got it. I'm not in it anymore, but let's see. I think this thing will get through the 53. Probably would have got filled there for my full 10. There's 52. And there it is. Push through. All right, so we're back to we're back in the green, guys. Woohoo! All right, let's not celebrate too much. That could end soon. Could end on the next trade. We're having a pretty wide, having to have a pretty wide stop here on these, like 15 handles. I'm not in love with that because of the move that we've had up. So the stops on these are being pretty wide. Pretty wide, pretty wide, pretty wide. Not in love with how wide the stops have to be. You have to put them where you have to put them. I mean, you can't just, not put them there. That's the thing, too. Taking profit, I need to stop moving my stop up. Just trust the target. All right, trade it back into this 37 level again. Let's see how this reacts to this 37 area. This could kind of be the sell-off, maybe. This could be the sell-off here, Aiden. Swap the liquidity to the upside. Look for a shift back to the downside for a potential short. Be kind of scary, but if it bounces back out of here, see if it kind of holds this 30 area and bounces back out of here, then it, let's see what happens. It's watching that 30 area. See if it holds it. Little volume imbalance there. 3-minute chart, small one. So if this candle closes, that could be used as your entry. I mean, technically this is a shift on the 1 minute. 3-minute, boy, I mean, you got a ways to kind of go. That's the only thing. This is the dangerous one. If you're going to hold that level there, then I think we remain bullish. So I did have a shift on the 1 minute. There is no shift on the 3-minute there. I mean, I guess technically you could consider that little swing low one. See if that closes, but be difficult to take it. You could take it at 43, but I don't know, man. Could take a short at 43, maybe targeting this area, 19. But I'm not so sure that I'd take it there. Let's see. Like to see it trade a little lower here. Get a little more displacement. Like I said, I got to lose that 30 area. Yeah, it left a gap there with a volume imbalance. So you could potentially take your entry at 42. Maybe target that first swing low at 29. That'd be 13 handles. Could leave a runner on maybe down to here. Just sort of, if you're looking for the kind of silver bullet here, this is your potential setup. Don't know that I'm going to take it. I might take the short. I don't know if I'm going to take it in that fashion. We'll see here. You're taking a break? Did not like that trade. Very nervous here. Yeah. It's kind of holding up here. It's kind of basing in this area. If we lose it, we'll lose that 30, which is testing it now. Then maybe look for a pop. You do have a little small imbalance here as well at the 25. I don't know. I guess you could target the 800 level if you wanted to be a little more aggressive with your take profit. This pops back up and offers an entry. Risk to reward here, 43, 42, 43 entry, short, stop at 57. So what, 14 handles. Yeah, you'd want to wait for the retest anyway, remember? So let's see here. Possible trade back up into the 28, maybe 33 area. Yeah, pivot at 16 as well here. Hit that pivot, bounce back up. Let's see if it makes it all the way back up to this imbalance. Very well could. See if it makes it back up to that 42, 43 area, and then you could possibly enter short there. If it trades through that, though, very high, very much, then I wouldn't like it. Let's see how it reacts to it there. This is kind of the retest. All right, let's watch it. It's kind of the retest here. Do having a little small order block here. Got to make it through that. All right, let's see if this thing turns back down here. Oh, man. I don't know if I want to take the short here. It might put me through some stuff. I don't want to be too early to this short. Let's see here. Could trade up into that 42, 43 area. Kind of right in there. Ah. Well, you want to wait. It could be, but let's just wait. Still thinking 43. Still thinking it trades up into this 43 area. Well, yeah, 42 area. See how it reacts to that 42 area. If it trades through the 42 area, I'd be a little wary. I'd like to see a strong reaction at 42. There's a small order block there too as well. Problem is, you know, this did trade perfectly down into this gap here too. So you can kind of make a case for both ways there, Aiden. But this did break three swing lows. One here, one here, one here. All right, let's see here. Potential entry. I wanted to see it make it to the 43, but 42, I mean. I don't know if I have the... Don't know if I have the nerve to take the short On a day like today. This is definitely setting up. This is definitely short. I should have taken the entry there and I didn't. All right, I didn't take it. Oh well. Yeah, the entry there really short for me. The strategy that I'm trading was at 32.50. That was the entry short. You did trade up into this order block, Aiden, so that could have been your entry there on the 1 minute chart. Looking good though. Just didn't take it. Did not take it. Feels bad. But usually offers more than one entry, though. I will say that, Aiden. Usually the second entry is the best entry. I've noticed that late a lot of times. So, you know, doot, and trade back up into this area. I mean, I probably would just leave my order there. Oh, yeah, that was another retest. Could have entered again. Right there at 23. Got to start paying a little more attention here. You're out already. Took it at the order block. You took a long, Aiden? Or a short? $725, 94%. Eric, I thought you were taking a break. Oh, good job though. ES kind of losing the VWAP there. Short, gotcha. So you took it here then, that 23 area. So I guess you got short maybe in that 35, 37, 38 area. I think it's going to offer another entry here, I really do. Got another gap there. Let's see. This is a retest here. Oh, man. So close to the pivot, though. I'm not going to take it. We're going to wait. We're going to wait. Let's just wait. Good job there, Aiden. I didn't press the button, but scary to take a short today. It really is. Especially all morning long when we've just been blasting up just over and over and over. It's just scary to take a short. ES holding the 48 level there. See if it punches through. 41, I think, is going to be support. Pretty big support there on the ES. Is it 41? 40. 40 support on the ES. 30-second break. I hear you there, Erica. Should have held it. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Like, you know, could sell back, like I told you. That think this thing's going to offer another entry here. This might be the entry here. Hold on, maybe we take it. Maybe we take the re-entry here off the pivot. Let's see. We're going to try it. So a little entry here off the pivot. We're at break even. Chicken. All right, we're going to leave it. We're going to put it at 11 and leave it. Come on. You got it. I'm going to leave it at 06. 6 handles locked in. Let's go. Push. Trailed it too tight, but that's okay. Trailed it too tight there. I know I did. Would have got $80 more, 4 more handles. That's all right. What if it retraces back to the fair value gap? Is it still valid? Yes. It remains valid until it's traded through. You got that imbalance there as well on the 1 minute. And the imbalances on the 1 minute are not always as strong. Yes, losing that 48 area there. Possible move back into the 40. I think this thing trades down to the VWAP, to be honest with you. That's kind of the area I'm thinking this trades into. I mean, maybe even May even lose the VWAP there. That's a nice little drop right there. So that definitely was it there, Aiden. That was it. Like I said, traded right back up into that order block. I guess, I mean, there's an implied fair value gap there, technically. Let's look on the 3-minute. Again, this is an implied gap. Implied gap means there's a wick there. You don't necessarily count the wick, so that would be your gap. Traded right one tick back up into it on the 3-minute and then sold off. So kind of bouncing off that 80 area there. ES trade down to the 44.50. Bouncing now. Yeah, if it retraced back up into the gap now, I wouldn't. I don't know. I'd take it. I don't see it getting back above the 16 area and still remaining bearish. I think this order block here is kind of your line in the sand now. 20. Trade back up to 20, could sell back off. Trades above here, then I would turn back bullish. This is one of those days where you're not looking for, you know, a home run to the downside. You're looking for a base hit, a double, something like that, in my opinion. Could be wrong. Obviously, you know, you could throw the fib on there. You kind of look at the open move. Could look at this open move, right? Traded right to that 50% level on the fib here and bounced. So VWAP is right in that 61 level. I know I got it backwards, but right in that 61 level there. So I would have probably been looking for that VWAP touch, maybe for that bounce, that trading into that discount area, then for the bounce back up. So this probably going to trade back up into this 15 or 20 area and then sell back off, maybe up into this range, sell back off. I don't have the confidence in it to take it in that area. I guess it could, yeah. I would imagine it retraces deeper here and then sell back down into this VWAP. Just my idea there. We're wrong quite a bit. Actually, yeah, 16, probably not that 20 area because we got the pivot at 16. Maybe we get the pivot touch and then sells back off. Maybe we get the pivot touch. Looks nice for a move back down, though. Do I take this? Do I take this? I'm considering it. Nah, I considered too long. Didn't quite get the pivot touch we were looking for, but that's still a pretty nice little setup there. I think this is going to trade down to the VWAP here in the 70s. Yeah. Didn't pull the trigger there. Did not pull the trigger. This is a pretty simple ABC setup here. I just didn't take it. And kind of look on the 10-second chart here. This big A's the big move down, B's a bit of a retracement, and then C should be a lower move. So kind of an A, higher volume, lower volume B. So the move back up, lower volume B, able to pump that back down easily, flip it back to a short. So you'd be targeting the 80 area. I think we might trade down into the 70. Maybe not, but we'll see. I think you're probably, this loses this area here at 80, it's going to be a pretty violent move down into the 70. Quick move. Longer it holds up here, you know, more of a chance it could bounce, but feel pretty certain it's probably going to sell off. We shall find out. Just see what happens here, just watching it. Not in anything, but still got some interest in what happens here, even if you're not in it. Trend's kind of down, but like I said, I think that 70 area. Holding up there at the 800 level there, kind of finding some support. Look, expecting a little bit more of a sell-off. If you haven't already, hit that like button, subscribe. Feel free to chat in the chat there for me. Helps the channel. Appreciate it. If you are interested in trading futures, we got the link in the banner there, or the link in the description, code in the banner for the 80% off Apex. Link in the chat for Bullinox, and there is a code for Bullinox. If you use my link, there's a code for 90% off. There. I think. Holding up here at the 90. This might, I mean, if they can't blast it through here, this is holding up here. This looks like it may just move back up to the upside. So our 70 idea VWAP touch just may not happen. No. Unplug that there. Hold on one second. I do that every day. Accidentally unplug stuff. All right, testing it here. 85s, 85s, testing it. Let's see this VWAP touch. ES trading back to the 44 here. All right, here we go. Losing that swing low there. Howard 8, appreciate your subscription. There it is, 70 touch. We called that, even if we weren't in it. VWAP touch there, bouncy. Get a little bouncy in this area. Took that liquidity from that morning spike down. Are we going to hold it? Is this going to be the bouncy? Could have bought that VWAP bounce there for probably 10 or 15 handles, I bet. That's what we'll end up getting. But take some stones to do that. And there's 9 handles. Doesn't mean it's not going to lose this VWAP, but we did get a nice little reaction to it. I guess that was 10 handles. 69 to 79, bounce off the VWAP. All right, kind of losing the VWAP now. Where are we going? Coming down here. Down into the 50. All right. Let's kind of see what happens here at the VWAP. There is a kind of a large area, large void here. The market likes to kind of, you know, take those areas, but fill those in. Looks like we may get a continue move down. I don't know. I was considering a short here, but it's really kind of FOMO at this point. Even though you could say, well, the break of the VWAP entry. All right, and what we'll do is we'll just, I think I'll take this. We kind of break this area here first, then I'm going to cancel this. We break that 52 area first. I don't even know if I like it there. Take it off. Don't like it. I hesitated earlier when it was hanging out right there. Very well could bounce right here. It's kind of tough to say here. Tough to say. Man, just I'm not pulling the trigger this morning, but I feel like this is going to push back up a little more. All right, let's see here. Hold on. Watching this area. Let's see how this reacts up here into that 85, 86 area. Erica, shake your head. Got burnt by the lag on my phone for 175. Made it up, but don't want to impact drawdown unnecessarily. I'm doing log off before I screw up more. Worn out. See y'all next week. It happens, Erica. We appreciate you watching. Enjoy your weekend. Nice little V right off there. Glad I took that trade off. All right, let's see if this thing starts to make this move back up in the other direction. We're kind of approaching that 11 o'clock hour where we kind of, this is the exact same thing that happened yesterday. Started the pullback, bounced out of there and went back to the highs of day through the lunch hour. So let's see if we can't look for something here. Let's see what we get here. See what we get. Got to get through this area. Could just sell back off, but want to get through this area for this move back to the upside here. All right, looking a little better here. Let's see if it pushes through. Let's see, what's the risk on this trade? 7 handles. Let's see. Well, we're waiting on it here to see. Got to hold that 81 area. If it loses that 80 area, I'm looking for a long, but I need it to hold that 80. Theoretically, it does, but we are waiting to see. Waiting to see what happens here. I feel like this thing is going to push here. I really do. All right, we're going to go ahead and take our long here. Let's see where my stop needs to be. Right there where it is. All right, let's get this thing pushed through here. Strong. Let's go. Push. We're going to break even here, but let's see. You want to see a little push through this 100 level strong. Going to lock in $100 there. Probably going to get stopped, but it's fine. We'll re-enter if we do. We will re-enter if we do. Strong through 800. I knew we were going to have a little resistance there, but that's okay. We're going to get some confirmation here and we'll re-enter. All right. All right, here we go. Taking it on the Apex account this time. 81 stop. A little more risk, but that's okay. Going to kind of target this area up here. Got to get through that 800 level. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. Looking to get this thing to push right through there. Yeah, you'd really want it to hold this 88.50 area. I'd like for it to hold that 88.50. If it doesn't hold that 88.50, not going to be in love with it. So, see if we can get this push up. Got to get the push through 800 strong here. You got it. Let's go. Stop teasing me. Come on. Watching that 88 level there If we don't hold that 88, I'm going to kill it. Seems okay. ES is at the VWAP there. That's probably the hold up here. The ES get through that VWAP there, we can get going. All right, let's just watch it here. Like I said, I want to see it hold that 88 level. Want to see it hold the 88 and just go. Nope, not loving that. Come on. Well, feels bad. Feels bad there. Stopped us out for $300. Probably should have waited for the ES to get above that VWAP there. Didn't notice that until after we were already in the trade. Kind of lightsabered out of there. Hit my stop. That lightsaber wick down got me there. Still think this goes ultimately, but unfortunately it just wicked me out there. Maybe just put a camper here. I don't know. Maybe just put a camper there and let it take me. Let me take me up into the 20s here. I'm going to put a camper there at 801. A little higher than I really like to get in, but we are at this whole number level, so I'd like to see us push through there strong. It's tagged us in there at 802. A little bit of slippage, but that's all right. I'm going to go to even here pretty quickly. If this pushes here, come on, gotta go. Gotta go. Gotta go, gotta go, gotta go. Gotta go, gotta go, gotta go. There we go. It's trading up out of there now. All right, gonna leave. Well, what the hell? All right, we're gonna get this retest here. I'm gonna put my stop where it needs to be. We're gonna hold this. If this doesn't, if it doesn't go, that's fine. I think this thing's gonna go. Let's just trust the trade. Let's just trust the trade here. I keep moving the stop, stopping myself out. It's just so stupid. Let's just trust the trade and let it go. It's not giving us a reason to think it's not going to go. So missed that move, Aiden. Yeah, I mean I'm in it now, but you can see earlier I was in it long and it just wicked me out. All right, we'll go to break even now since we crossed 5 points. See if we can't get some profit. Get back here. Logging in $60, I guess. See if this thing can go here. Let's go. Push. Push. Get above that 10. All right, we're going to lock at 100 here. Want to see it just push. Trailing it probably too tight here, but let's move it back a little bit. It's going to stop me out and then go. Let's just... Oh, God, it stopped out there. Oh, well. Tried to trust it, but didn't, ultimately. Feels bad that we got stopped out on that lightsaber move down there. That's kind of sucks. I mean, that just wicked me out. I mean, literally wicked me out there. Little couple points, 1 point. And then it went. That's all right. Dumpy dumpy. That was kind of the retest there. And I'll take the long here again. We're going to put our stop where it needs to be here and just hold it. We're either going to take a loss. Come on. How you going to do me dirty there? You know what? This is kind of chopping around here. I'm not in love with it, the way this is doing here. See if this thing pops out of here. Got to go here if we're going to go. If not. Ah, come on. I don't know if we hold it or if we close it here. Let's see. Where should the stop be? 86. Actually, a little lower here. Pretty wide stop for this here trade, to be honest. Not in love with it. a little roundy here. Gotta go though. Gotta go if it's gonna go. Alright, I'm probably going to start trailing my stop up here to reduce risk. Alright, we'll just eat our $200 loser and look for the next entry there. No point in holding that when it's downtrending back again on us. Kind of faked us out to the upside there. We thought we were going to get this lunchtime kind of pump. See, I took this $300 loser, just kind of wicked me out by 1 point, and then went. So that was a pretty tough one there. So let's see what happens. I mean, not the end of the world, $400. Not the end of the world. I feel like the idea there was probably right, but just didn't. Kind of missed the first entry, to be honest. Looks like that first entry really was going to be there in the 93. Traded up to the 09. You did take some drawdown. Down to the 80. But your stop would have been at 79. Tough trade to do there. Tough. This is where I find myself when I take these losers kind of back to back to back or whatever. So we got a $200 loser, $300 loser, so let's just wait. Kind of trading in a range here, to be honest with you. I mean, you can see, you can just draw a line there. We're not gonna let it get us a third time here. Yeah, it's kind of a tough one to trade here, Aiden. I should be trading these, you know, I mean, look at it. I'm just kind of trading the range. Short the top, buy the bottom. I bought the top. Sold the bottom. Kind of holding the 82 level here. All right, let's see what happens here. Let's see what we get. If we had any kind of stones, I guess we'd buy at the 87. If we get another pullback into the 87 area, we just buy it. All right, we're going to let it do it again. I don't know if I want to get burnt here again with this. Looks like a buy again, but looks like a buy again, but it's still not broken out of this kind of channel. All right, we'll try it here again. Kind of. See if we can get this thing to push again. Stop needs to be 85, 86 area. Somewhere in there. Hold that level. Oh, come on. Do I get my stop too close again? This has got to get out of here. Last down candle on the top. Let's see. Nasdaq. Green candle orders. Bearish order block. Yeah, potentially. Potentially they're aiding. Just kind of trading in this, what we call idiot box range. Gonna break out one way or the other, I guess. Push here. Gotta get a push here. Kind of thinking just put it at break even and look for a little better range entry if we get one. So if we get a push through here. Push through there. Let's go. I'll drop her. We'll drop her at break even. And then we'll look for a little better entry. Just kind of play off this range. So if we're going to take another long, we're going to take that down here. Yes, just struggling. Just pounding on the VWAP there and just not getting through there. So let's kind of see what we get here. Last down candle on the top. Yeah, I mean, I think yeah, this. I don't know. Is this thing going to sell off here? Hard to tell here. Really, really hard to tell. Really hard to tell. Obviously, I thought it was going to go up, but hmm. I'm going to camp here just to make sure this thing goes. I think this thing can get going now. Come on, push. Let's go. You got more. Feels bad. I was long way below. Oh, 15 handles below. We were long. Pretty much took nothing out of that move. This thing burnt. Took it off here. I don't know. See if we can push out of here into this 16, 17 area. Maybe get a little pullback to this top area. And for this move higher. All right, we're gonna go here with this 93. Push. Let's get through that 18 area. Push through that pivot. All right. Let's see if we can get this thing to go now. We're just going to leave this at break even for now. Blah, blah, blah. All right. Oh. Not in love with how I'm trading this morning, to be honest with you. Doing okay over here on the Top Step account. Obviously, I'm up about $600 on it. It started negative 315. And then we're down 354 over here. Just I've allowed this move here to cost me money. ES is through the VWAP now. High all the way up at 857. ES earlier was at 4560. making it through that. Let's see here. My original entry was at 96. I'm going to target the high a day here. I'm going to take a long here. I'm just going to leave this on. Let's see here. Where would be a valid spot for my stop? Let's see, 10. Just trying to watch here. Thinking about just putting this trade on and see what happens. So I feel like we're going to push up here into the high day. This thing pulls back into this 11 area, I'm thinking about adding. We'll see. Let's see what we get going here. Well, tried to get a addition on there. It one ticked me, looks like. Kind of one ticked me there. Kind of one ticked me. All right. Well, Gonna do me dirty. Got my stop in a spot, then I'm okay with it. So if it takes us out, it takes us out. There you go. Well, problem with this entry was we were quite a ways above where I really wanted to be entered from. You can see my original entry entered here at 96.50. And then it just, yeah, sold off there. Well, guys, I got some, oh, you took the short. Good job, Aiden. Good job. I got some stuff to do this morning, so I'm going to have to end the stream a little early today. Unfortunately, a little bit down, but that's all right. I'm gonna probably come back and trade in the afternoon. Won't stream it, but I'll update you guys this afternoon on how it goes. See if we can't chip away at this $900. Was up about 12 or 1300 on this account going into the day, so gave most of it back so far, but just one trade at a time. Try to chip away at it. So if you haven't already, like the video, subscribe. If you're not yet subscribed, leave a comment down below, and we will see you guys next time. Enjoy your weekend.